All right, what's up, folks, and welcome to another wonderful episode of Batman Radio. All right, so I'm just gonna talk for a minute. Probably not gonna be on here too long, but like I said, man, over here, man, it's just nonstop success. It's never gonna change, and you got to remember, like I'm on my own team. I've been on my own team this entire time. It's just me and God, just God and I. You understand? And it makes it so much easier. Honestly, that's what folks don't get. It makes it easier because I don't have to, you know, worry about anything else. I don't got to concern myself with anything else. You know what I mean? I don't have to. There's nothing like everything is clear across the board, little homie. You understand? Like I said, look at that icon. You understand? Look at that icon. That's all real money. Like I said, that was pocket change for me, homie. Yeah. What do you mean? Just recently, before I started the Batman project, that was my pocket change. What you looking at right there? I'm talking about consistently. All new money. I make racks, homie. I make thousands of dollars nonstop. I've been doing this forever, bro. You understand? Like I said, like I'm a money getting dude, bro. Trust me, I ball out of control. You feel me? Like I got receipts for everything, bro. Made millions every year consecutively, independent capital. Sorry, but what? What's up? How y'all doing? You understand? Like I said, I love it, man. You know what I mean? Like all I do is get money. You know what I mean? Real talk. Let me get into it real quick. Like I love it, bro. I love it. Like it's amazing, man, because I just know what it is. Like all across the board, like I said. And I'm gonna keep on saying it and explaining reality to y'all, man. Like I said, y'all worry about money too much, man. Money don't mean nothing, bro. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand why folks want to talk money with me when I'm the dude who get money. I don't. That's what I don't understand. Sure. Like, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? I got all these receipts, bro. Like, what? Let me go look at some more receipts real quick. Easy money. What? So that next check already up over 55 bucks. Like I said, you see me getting money. It don't matter what I make. If it's a couple bucks a day, that's excellent. That's amazing. Like I said, I already got like $40 invested. I'm probably going to add more, so it might be like 60 like right now cuz I might do that right now. While I'm talking to you, I have the luxury to invest. You understand? Like, folks is sleeping on me, homie. I'm out here making moves this entire time, hustling, doing everything the right way. I'm a genius, homie. Like I said, I use my gift to gab. I use my $1 million mouthpiece. You see me use my strength, my muscle. I get paid to work out and train, bro. That's a big deal. You see, these folks all know, man. That's why they in their feelings, because, like I said, they all got to work that 9 to 5. They all at that 9 to 5 and they don't want to be there, right? But they got to do it. Me, I don't have a 9 to 5. If anything, this is my 9 to 5. I'm my own boss. I'm a corporate independent CEO at an actual corporate level. And what's crazy is I've dismantled all of that structure already, literally single handedly. You understand? So it's like I'm corporate, but it's like a whole new corporation, you know what I mean? And whole new like corporate conglomerate that I'm building single handedly. Sure. Feel me? Like, yeah, like folks know what it really is over here, homie. Like, I don't waste no time. I'm gonna get to the bag. I'm gonna get to the cheddar. I'm gonna get to the money. Believe me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Let me tell you what the total is too right now, because like I said, they and they feelings. Oh, by the way, I just paid the phone bill again. I've paid it every month off my own budget, out my own pocket, every single month. Just like I pay over $100 for my car lot every month. Own billions in equity, mansion and state with 2,000 in jewelry, 530 on my wrist. Got you pissed. Mineral rights, old royalties. My own car lot, I pay over $100 for it every month. Got a portion there. I pay 25 racks for it. Okay, 25 racks. You understand? What is y'all talking about, man? I make thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. My money will never stop. I love it. I love that folks and they feeling straight up. I love it. Dude, said what? So again, I'm gonna repeat this one more time for you, right? Like that's the thing over here. Like me, I don't do much talking. You understand? Like, nah. We're more about action over here. You know what I mean? We're more about results. We don't gotta talk. You feel me? One second. I love it, man. Like I said, we over 323 bucks still. And I just paid the phone bill, bro, which is like 55 to 60 bucks. You understand? And like I said, I still want the public to help me cover that, meaning like go ahead and send me some dough, man. Replace that money I had to spend, like at least 60 to 100. That's too much to ask for from a public that I protect and do all this for free. That makes sense. Sure. These folks is entering weird contests and all this nonsense, begging for money every day, like want tens of thousands of dollars and $5,000 here, 10,000 here. Like, man, I hope y'all get that money, bro, because you need it. Sincerely, genuinely. And like I said, I don't do nothing but show love and wish people the best and want the best for people. I want to see everybody do well. You understand? It's crazy, man, that we can see clear as day what it is. You know what I mean? So, like I said, what's up? How y'all feeling, man? How are y'all coping with my nonstop success? Hmm. Like I said, it ain't about money. It never was. It ain't about how much money I have at any time or what I've got right now. What is that? That's besides the point, homie. What are you talking about, bro? I got access to buildings worth billions of dollars. I mean, at some point, wouldn't you need to be realistic about that? Right? People want to talk about cash. Cash is besides the point. Like I said, like what I think is crazy is how you say your position. Like you do realize, like you kind of got to respect where I'm coming from, right? Like you got to respect my position, acknowledge my position. I don't care about cash, bro. I don't hold cash because I'm a real hustler. I'm a gangster. See, I keep a flow and rotation. Are you me? I was hustling in them shelters. Remember? Had all the nice race car jackets, all the watches, all the jewelry, chains, and the nicest Jordan shoes that were brand new coming out. What do you mean? Are you serious, bro? I did my thing hustling all through Dallas. I was in Oak Cliff. I paid all my rent on time in Oak Cliff. I lived all over Dallas. I always paid my rent. I had everything on point. I had everything I needed. Like I was doing my thing out there hustling in Dallas. Like, what are y'all talking about, man? What? Like, are you serious, bro? Like I said, my hustle was selling CDs. You know what I'm saying? On the side, like I've always had a hustle. That's why these folks in their feelings, because they know even with my broke hustle, they can't come close to me. I've always had fun. I've never really had a time ever where I really struggled that much or for very long. Honestly, my struggle is different. See, these folks, they want to act like they not hearing me, but they hearing me perfectly clear. You understand? Yeah, I struggle every day. Even when I'm rich, even when I get these millions, billions, trillions of dollars that God gonna give me, money means nothing. This is what you have to understand. I'm getting rewarded and blessed. It ain't about money. It's about faith. It's about that I walk the walk. And these folks know exactly what it is. I'm telling you, it is hilarious, homie. Yeah. Like I said, ain't about no money, partner. You understand? Money, man, I materialize millions in front of you every time. I've done this over and over, man. They already know, bro. They've seen me go through it. Come on, homie. Like I said, every time it's the same walk. Every time. Every time I come back to square one, every time I come back to ground zero, right? And then I branch out in the minute, like every time that this happens and I go through this period of time, the stagnation period, I make more money each time. So it's happened every other time. So why would you think it's not going to happen this time? If you see the readings and the downloads, and I've proven that it's all divine confirmation and it all comes true every time, wouldn't you at some point learn like what time it is? This is karma time. This is judgment time. You understand? This is the time when folks, should really just be listening and paying attention because these blessings is coming. You know what I mean? They talking too like everything is gonna come together regardless. God told me not to worry about anything. I know I've made every right decision, and that's my thing. Nah, I went out my way for people, man. People owe me millions of dollars. People literally promised me millions of dollars. I need my money. People promised me love, a future, all sorts of things. I need everything that I'm owed and deserve. That's where I'm at with it, and it ain't changing. And I'm not waiting on nothing because for me, clearly nothing's guaranteed, right? Because a lot of folks just be talking to talk. So I can't look at it from any other perspective. I try to listen to God and what's coming through in the messages and downloads, but I don't know what's what or what's going on until I see it, until it's in front of me. I have faith, I have belief, and I'm hopeful, but I don't want to get my hopes up when I don't know what's happening. So I remain hopeful, period. I get my hopes up, period, for every day because every day life is a celebration. You feel me? It's funny to me, man, that these folks, got a little bit of cash and bread and they got a little bit of money because, again, you sleeping on me, man. You're not understanding. God is allowing all this. He's allowing y'all to think that you blessed. He's allowing all y'all to do what you do. All these folks is wicked and evil, man. Ain't nobody here confused, right? Yeah, he's allowing y'all to think this and that, and you got to understand, I'm about to get a waterfall of blessings. Okay, them little 10,000, 5,000, $10,000 contests y'all enter, all that stuff, that begging for sympathy, please, that being wicked and go about things the wrong way, that talking behind my back stuff, all that stuff, all them little remarks, all that stuff. All that stuff, God has seen all of it. You understand? Like I said, he's allowing y'all to think that you're blessed, to think that you're getting blessed, and you don't seem to understand. He's about to give me a waterfall of blessings that's going to make all that stuff look like nothing, homie. Yeah, because God sees all. You understand? You got to treat people right, homie. Period. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't done nothing but bless me. You done nothing but help me. I love my enemies. I got to love my enemies. I love my haters because that's the reason why I get blessed on another level because they don't know how to stop counting my pockets, counting my blessings, and worrying about my blessings and what God is going to give me regardless. You feel me? That's what they know it perfectly. They want to act like they don't understand. Bro, I'll never worry about money. See, it's about what you care about and worry about. I don't worry about nothing because I got God. Like I said, you want to talk? Let's have a real conversation. Grown man talk. What's up? You want to talk about some money? You see that icon right there, right? There's not like, bro, are you being for real? Like, homie, come on, man. We all know reality, bro. Like I said, look at that icon alone, bro. That's pocket change to me, bro. That's nothing. $30,000 is pocket change to me, homie. Straight up. Yeah, I'm a money getting dude for real. Are you serious, man? Come on, man. Y'all been watching me long enough. That's what be funny to me because they've been seeing me get dough and get money, so they know what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Like, nah, man. Nah, man. We do real energy over here. We do real talk, real conversation. You feel me? You understand? I'm getting paid right now to talk. These folks all wish they was in my position. They wish that they got paid to talk. You understand? What do you mean? It don't matter how much money I make. I make a couple bucks a day right now, but I work for me. I'm the CEO. See, they wanna always repeat my words, but try to say it in a different tone that doesn't exist. A couple of bucks a day when you run your own company is amazing. When I already got the whole infrastructure built and built an empire, little homie, and I'm investing already. Okay, I'm talking about putting money away for the future. I'm already working and got the whole aspect. See, you have to get the first part of everything right. See, I'm already moving towards building generational wealth. I already work for myself. Sneed Enterprise is already built. It's already running. What we do is we acquire equity. I already got more equity than anyone in the world, even the illusion of the Masons who sold their soul. My soul ain't for sale. My soul is priceless. And I own more equity than the lie and illusion that they want to tell, any of them. I own so much more equity than Trump. It's unbelievable, bro. But they want to talk about money, but you can see the icon right in front of you right there. That was pocket change for me just recently. What are you talking about? Before I did the Batman project. Money like that got invested into doing the Batman project. That sounds like a businessman to me. That sounds like a boss to me. There's never been a time that I ain't had tons of dough and made more money than anyone. What are y'all talking about? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like folks want to talk, but they don't want to say the truth. Like that's crazy to me. The truth is the truth, man. The people in the public already vouch for me, man. You saw that confirmation, divine confirmation right now. You saw the download. You see what that says, right? You can read that, right? You see it, right? You heard what it said, right? It said your stock just soared. You know what stock they talking about, right? It doesn't have to be a stock in the stock market. It's talking about your stock, meaning you. It was crazy, man, because I was listening to Homeboy again not too long ago tonight, and it was funny as hell because I heard this thing start talking. Somebody started speaking, and they said, "You're your best, something like you're your best campaign," and it was saying all the truth to him, and he was having to listen to it. And everything it talked about is what I do because I'm a grown man. See, I focus on myself. I focus on training, working out, self empowerment. I teach people, I educate people. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a fitness coach. I'm a life coach, a spiritualist, healer, right? I'm the emperor in the spiritual realm. I can teach you anything. I can give you advice on any topic. Folks are supposed to be on this platform to network properly, to show respect and pay homage, especially to legends like me, because I'm the only one of my kind, and to break bread, pay me for my services, and pay me for my knowledge. I'm gonna say it again, man. What's up? This network is a professional network, and that's all that it is, and all it will ever be. Like I said, we don't have any time to waste, bro. We don't got time for distractions. We here to do business. You understand? See, that's the thing. It'd be funny to me, man. Like what, folks? We gonna do business no matter what. We here to do business. This is e-commerce and business, here, homie. What is y'all on? What is you talking about? Like I said, so yeah, that was pocket change right there. You see the icon. I made millions every year consecutively in my sleep. It ain't nothing. Like I said, have bank accounts with over $300,000. It ain't nothing. Every dime I worked for and earned, spent all these years proving that, proved my point. What's up? Come on, man. Like I'm just telling you the truth, man. Like I said, my brokerage and all that back in the day was with Charles Schwab. You got to have over $250,000 just to open an account with Charles Schwab. So get your facts straight. And like I said, then I was in Vegas and San Antonio with over 60 grand. I ain't telling you everything. I was making and spending 10 bands a month way before that. What are y'all talking about? I was a millionaire at 16, multi-millionaire when I dropped out of college. I was a college dropout because I turned into a multi-millionaire quickly. And I was focused on building businesses while other people weren't doing anything. And I was making music the entire time that I was coming up out here, right? And I was literally manifesting. And what I did is I manifested me being wealthy and rich. And right now I'm doing that process all over again. The last time I did it with music, for real. I did it with music, and I went from, like just getting by, surviving, and having to do whatever I had to do in the hood, in the ghetto, for real, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? And came from absolutely nothing to everything very quickly. And I was making music talking about knowing that I was going to be rich. I've already done this several times. I don't have delusions of grandeur. I have an actual recipe for grandeur. Everything I say is fact. Everything I speak is the truth. Just like Pac said, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. Just like he said, I know what I'm doing is what. I know what I'm doing is what. You understand? That's exactly what I'm doing, partner. Hey, so like I said, I do me, man. I do me and I focus on me, man. We got free reign, man. We talk to who we want. We do what we want over here. Like I said, y'all already know about this, man. Straight gangsters in the building. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like when you speaking, you gotta acknowledge my presence and my power again. No, it takes heart. Everything I did is on a positive stance. It takes heart to be a gangster and make money. That's something that nobody's ever done. So what are you talking about? This is the goal, little homie. The goal is to get to the point where you got a hustle on rotation and you don't have to worry about money because you got God. Everything I'm doing is where you want to be. Everything I'm doing is in a position to teach you. See, I love how these folks still want to talk, but it's so far from reality and it's so crazy to me because they don't get paid to talk and I do. So what can you tell me? Sorry, what? You see, that's the thing. Like it literally was in the reading right now. There's one came out. It said, you tried to tell them. Yeah, I've been trying to tell you. And it said, and now you're basically running everything, right? Everything, everything, bro. What folks thought that they was in charge of and running, now I am. You see what I'm saying? This is how it is. And they already know. They already know it's just straight power over here. Like I do what I want, bro. Like literally, I run everything, bro. I'm the boss. You understand? Like I'm really a living legend. You understand? It's different. You know what I mean? A mortal vampire for real. You know what I mean? So folks just gotta sit there and you know what I mean? Like be in their feelings. Like that's all folks know how to do. Like, I mean, okay, no problem. That means I'm doing something right, right? know what I mean? I love how folks want to talk on they whatever that they got going on because they don't even have a show. These folks don't even do internet radio. You're not known as a radio show host, but I am. You see my point? But they don't want to come over here and have a conversation. Let's do a live interview. You know what I mean? Like I can't even do interviews with the same people who are trying to make a career doing radio for some reason, which I don't understand why, because they don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? You should be like my apprentice. You should be listening to me. You need my guidance. You understand? Like real talk. You need my guidance so that you can learn how to do this game. Y'all ain't coming nowhere close, man. Listen to my program and listen to anybody else's, you know, like struggle program because that's what it is, and try to compare and you come back and tell me who's better because I already know who's better because I'm the best in the business, best in the game, and everything that I do. You know what I mean? Like, did you see this workout today? Did you see how much stronger I'm getting? I did about, what was it? I don't even remember, bro. I think it was like, what was it? I think it might have been like 30,000 inertia pull-ups today, something crazy, something I've never done. I definitely was on that bar longer than I've ever been, which is just amazing. These are real world records, mind you. I counted, I think I'm at what, like 457, like I told you. So I'll be at 460 right real soon. Like right around, it's coming right around the corner. Okay. Like I said, today we'll see what happens. May work like that. Not training though, probably, but may do something. May take the day off. We'll see how I feel, man. We'll see what I want to do. You know what I mean? It's all up to me every day because I'm free and sovereign and independent, and I literally just built like everything for myself. I just built an empire, dude. You know what I mean? Like all folks got to do is just say something positive, show some love, brother. You know what I mean? Like I said, you got to show some love, man. That's the only way that you're gonna succeed is if you show love to others, man. That's the truth. I mean, like I said, y'all want to, continue what you do, but it clearly ain't working. You feel me? Yeah. Come on, man. That dude had just literally told homeboy what it was and was talking about what I said about humanity, right? What I'm saying right now, you got to have some love in your heart. Number one. Number two, I mean, look around, bro. Are folks' relationships working out? That's all I got to say. So, I don't understand why people try to promote and encourage going the wrong direction and everything. The ego is, the biggest flaw of humanity. If you operate out the ego, I mean, you never gonna win. It's just that simple. And there's plenty of people who understand. So I'm here to talk to the people who understand. I'm here for people, the masses that want to actually listen and learn something, who can hear me. It's like he said, in that one depiction, he said, "You can't hear Jimmy." He said, "I can hear Jimmy." You know what I mean? Like that's what it's like. Can you really hear me, or are you just listening to listen? You know what I mean? Like I said, priorities, man. If you listening to me talk, you should be on my side. You should want good things from me. You should be happy to be here. You's a fan. If you listening to me at all, you's a fan nonetheless. You understand me? Yeah. So that's the thing. It told me today. I got a message immediately after that, right? Folks is talking like usual, talking, right? I got the message from God. He said, if they say something good, whatever, cool. That means you're doing something right. They said, if they say something, whatever, right? It means that you're ahead of them and you're doing something that they can't do. That's the point. I understand that I've always won. I always win. And the thing is, like, I don't accept nothing less and nothing else than truth. When you speak to me, come correct. When you speak to me, just tell me how you feel. And it needs to be positive. That's all. Folks have to be positive with me. See, that's the difference. I only accept positivity. You see the difference? Yeah, see, I'm not here to communicate with anyone. Nah, I'm unreachable from the public. I'm a full-fledged gangster and celebrity. Are you serious? You see me rising every day. I got this martial arts lane on lock, first of all. That's number one. And what y'all don't seem to understand is, can you not see that I know exactly what I'm doing? Yeah, like I said, I need sponsors, I need investors. Right? You see me finesse and get my money. You see me do what I need to do, like 100%. Like I said, like that sound like a G and a gangster to me. That the folks who, like I said, they parents paid for everything, they provided for, they all entitled, right? And I take folks like that, right? And immediately, guess what? Are they not helping me? Are they not helping me? That's what folks do, just like the agents that got sent across state lines, right? Everybody seemed to have to pay me, right, and break bread, and they do it of their own accord. You understand? So I'm doing something right if I got folks like that entitled, and like I said, parents are paying for everything, and they paying their college tuition and all that, and yet they funding my projects and got to put money in my pocket, and they not funding my project because I funded this project all out my own pocket. Yeah. I told you I got the phone bill money already. It's not like I didn't already have it. See, that's the funny part. They really be talking, and it's like they're not listening to me, brother. I had money to pay the phone the entire time. You see the catch there? You see how smart I am? You see, no, that's what I tell you. That's what I tell folks like you. Just like I tell y'all folks to pay me because that's your responsibility. That's literally your job. You're here to pay me. Like, brother, I always got my money for what I need. I don't know what you talking about. I'm ahead of the game still right now. I was way ahead of the game before. It's just time has passed, and like I said, like folks are not supporting. Why I don't understand, but it's all good. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's fine. See, that's the thing that that's just what's crazy to me is folks want to talk, but they want to take every situation and change it to something it's not. No, every situation is what it is, and that's it. And I'm the only one with a voice. See, like I said, gain you a voice first, man. Can any of you do it? I told folks, man, it ain't happening no time soon, bro. I don't see none of these folks making a dime of digital money. What you talking about? Delicious H2O, delicious water. I think it's so funny, man. Like I said, I wore the steel armor the other day. I'm having issues with the buckles, so I'll try to take a look at it when I can fix it. Because the last time that I was really messing with that buckle, that's when whatever happened, and I was going through something for real, like serious, with muscles and stuff. And that's the thing. You folks don't even understand what I go through, man. I turn pain into power, bro. I'm really the real deal. So I don't gotta explain nothing. Like I said, I've been this my whole life. My identity was concealed and hidden to protect me, and everything is clear as day, man. You understand? So yeah, like all that internet stuff, that's fine. None of it exists, and I don't have time for it. So see, that's the thing. Everything I do is in the street. Everything I do is in reality. You understand? And in reality, it just is what it is. So you know, I love it, man. Because like I said, when folks go out their way to say or do whatever, all that's showing is a quiet desperation. It's showing the jelly. It's showing that there's a lot of jellyfish, and it's showing that folks is in their feelings. Like, okay, why though? Because I have the formula for success. Why though? Because I'm a genius. Why? Because what I'm teaching is something that should be implemented. It's something that folks need to learn. So again, why are you not paying me? See, folks shouldn't be listening to me and then having an opinion because you have to be in a position to formulate an opinion. So in order for you to get to that point where you are in a position to formulate an opinion, you would have to listen and learn from me. And the only way to do that is if you pay me. So we can skip all the talking because I'm the teacher, right? And you all are here to learn, right? And that's all I do is educate the public. I've been doing it forever. Like educated on Illuminati and Freemasonry, called them out publicly, defeated the entire Illuminati, defeated the entire Bavarian Freemasons, defeated the male and female witches covens, defeated everything. I mean, you know what I mean? With just God or not. I'm amazing, bro. And like I said, everything I do, right? I turn pain into power. Everything I do is real, pure strength. I'm just saying, look at that workout today. That was probably the best vertical lift I've ever done. I put 3 world records. It technically was 4, kind of, but I'm not going to count the thing that looked like one side rep because I couldn't really tell. And I mean, it might not have been, but the point is, what was it? It was a perfect vertical lift. What else was it? I know it was a perfect vertical. It was a perfect vertical lift. It was a vertical to lateral hold. And what was the other one? Probably, probably like longest hold time. Honestly, again, you know what I mean. And that's the thing. Like these records, it's because I'm surpassing my own records. That doesn't make it a personal record because these are all world records. These are things no one in the world can do. I guarantee you, you take anyone in the world right now you want. I'm talking about any Navy SEAL, any Marine, anyone in the military. You take anyone and tell them to do what I just did on them dip bars. I guarantee you nobody can. This isn't like an opinion. They got like 120, 130 pound little homie dudes right now, little homies, bro, trying to do like handstands on the dip bars, and they're not steel dip bars. They're the plastic kind that have a lot more give and they have buoyancy and bounce. So they're faking it till they make it, and it's still not what I'm doing. It looks awkward. It looks weird. The motions are not smooth like I'm doing. What I'm doing is on a whole nother level. Them folks in Houston trying to copy me. Like I said, I run Houston. I used to go to all the Astros games as a kid. I run every city across this country. America is mine and the world is mine. I don't understand why anyone would feel the need to say anything about that. If it's not real and you're not speaking from a real place, then what is the purpose? You understand? Action is all that matters. It's just like in the streets. Action is all that matters. Talk is cheap in the hood, bro. My point is, I wore that steel armor the other day, right? Like I can still feel how I'm sore. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'll feel it all in my neck, in my chest, in my back. Like this is what I go through, bro. And then I'm wearing the bulletproof vest today with the cape. You think that cape doesn't pull and stuff? You think it's easy? Brother, I mean, you don't even know the meaning. Y'all don't know the meaning of what I go through. You couldn't even fathom or imagine, bro. I'm talking every day. Every day is impossible. Not just hard, but impossible. And yet I keep going. Yet I keep going. God has made me so strong, I don't need next to nothing. And I can not only keep going, but I'm the strongest man in the world with nothing. With nothing. If I had absolutely nothing, I would still keep going. I would try my best. You know what I mean? Like, we all need something at some point, but I don't need much. I really don't, bro. Like, I can literally do this with next to nothing. So, I mean, good luck. You know what I mean? Real talk. And then, like I said, I just paid the phone bill. I handle everything by myself, always have. What are you talking about? So, like I said, I'm on top of my business as usual. And every month you see me do the same thing, on point about my business, way ahead on everything. Like I said, because I'm a grown man, homie. Yeah. Priorities, man. Priorities, bro. You gotta focus, man, so you can get like me. See, that's the thing. Like I said, like, nah, you gotta get like me, bro. Folks is trying to get like me. I'm everything y'all want to be, man. So, like I said, I mean, me, I've been on point forever. Like I said, over 7 bikes in inventory, bat cycle, $1,300 I put into, fixed it like 2 or 3 times. I'm a straight boss. You know what I mean? A lot of resources get expended. It ain't nothing. There's a lot of expenditures. We keep it moving. You understand? And like I said, money, I'll get the bat cycle fixed. I'll get all 7 bikes in inventory completely fixed. I'm talking about pristine condition, shiny. I'll have them cleaned and everything. They'll be looking like perfect. You understand? Like I said, I'm doing what I need to do. I'm on point. You know what I mean? And when I get my money, that's the first thing I'm doing too, is trying to get everything fixed that I need fixed. You understand? Not the first thing, but I'm going to do it at some point. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. I mean, it might be the first thing because I can do that pretty quickly. At least with the bikes, I can get some of the bikes rolling immediately. And that would be cool just to get them so that I know they right. You know what I mean? But like, I mean, that's about it. Like that's the thing. Folks. I love how folks talk so much, but I'm a genius, and every move I make is literally pristine and perfect. I'm literally the top strategist in the world, and I'm a game master, the reincarnated game master. So I do this for a living. I do this for real, right? And you already knew that, right? So again, what's up? What topic do you want to speak on and talk about? When you speak, let's just talk from a real place. All across the board, I've won, homie. All I do is win, bro. It's easy for me, man. You understand? Like, bro, I go on social media, man. People will see my name and immediately start talking. Like, bro, what is the purpose, man? Like I said, people get online, they talk in a way they don't talk in reality. What's the purpose, bro? Wait. See, that means nothing to me. That's just evidence of why I'm in the position I'm in. So like I said, when God blesses me around the corner and I get everything rolling, does it prove anything except that I'm a strategist and a genius and I've made every right move? I've never made a mistake. I can confidently say that. Most people, pretty much no one can say that. But me, I can confidently tell you that I have never made a mistake in anything at any point, pretty much. Anything that even was a mistake for me in anything I've ever done worked out to my benefit and ended up being a success because I know how to alchemize. So I take my failures, I take my mistakes, and turn them into success. That's what life is about. There is no such thing as failure to me, literally, because if you fail or you make a mistake in something, it's how you learn and it's how you progress and it's how you get better. But you have to know how to alchemize. You have to know how to do this stuff. People should be paying me thousands upon millions of dollars to learn what I do, to learn from me and my gifts. Hmm. You understand? I'm the only one with them pretty much with gifts of this level and the way I operate. I'm the only one. I'm the chosen one, bro. So y'all should be literally trying to listen to me and learn, bro. That's the thing, bro. This stuff, it's hard to teach, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, folks gonna have to pay me to even try to learn. Good. And that's the thing. It'll take you a lot longer, no matter how good of a teacher I am, because it's not a natural gift for you. For me, it's a natural gift. You have to understand, like, and also I work for it. I work hard for everything. But God gave me these gifts. You feel me? I can sing, I can rap, I make the best music in the world to date. I'm talking in all of time and existence. I got every tarot reader pretty much talking about me and they readings. Come on, homie. Folks owe me money, huh? You understand? So, like I said, I mean, my success is nonstop. Like I said, I'm getting paid to talk. I mean, do you know how far I've come? I mean, this is a whole lot better than the positions I was in Austin back in the day. This is a whole lot better than when I was anywhere. I mean, like, and I did great. I did great in Austin. I did great in Minneapolis. I did great in Green Bay. That's what's crazy to me because I don't even be around, but folks be talking about me. If you're going to speak on me, say the truth. You understand? Like I said, that stuff, I don't have time for it because I'm moving too fast. See, I live faster than everybody because I live in a vibration of love. It's the most powerful, quickest vibration in existence known to man, huh? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. When you got folks like that and they in a vibration of fear and it's super slow, I can't even be around them. I can't deal with it. You know what I mean? I don't have the patience and I don't need the patience. I don't need to be around that. So that's the thing. Now, if folks say anything and it's not in alignment with me and what I'm doing, it just gets alchemized and I just use it positively and it gets alchemized to the point that I just get away from it. I ain't hearing it. That's all. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Folks want to talk, but you have to acknowledge my position. My position is crystal clear. Like I said, I'm making conducive choices for me and made every right move. I'm a strategist. I'm in this alone. I've done this all by myself. No help, no nothing. Not a friend in this world. You know what I mean? And because of it, I can't lose. I can't lose because I have everything going for me. I have everything to lose, and I can't lose because I'm in this on my own by myself with God. You understand? It really makes things easier. You know what I mean? Because it's like I have nowhere to go but up. That's what these folks don't get. They don't get. You think your position is good? Come on, man. Let's get real, bro. Do you really believe that? Do you really think that? Come on, man. Like, like, look around, bro. Do y'all really believe that? Come on, man. I know the truth. So why speak it? When you speak, say what you truly believe. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, they know I'm in the good position. I'm not just in a good position. I'm in a great, amazing position. And I'm in a corporate slotting position, independent. I'm the CEO of my own companies that I keep ideas. I'm an independent boss. You feel me? The boss man, the BOSSMAN, the boss man. See, that's the thing. Folks is in their feelings because they know this is real. This ain't an act. You understand what I'm saying? See, I really have to pay the dues to get to this point. I have to pay the dues to be able to teach and know what I'm talking about. So I'm saying, how you gonna have a teacher or a wannabe teacher if they don't know what they talking about? It's just that simple. If they don't know what they talking about and they haven't experienced it for themselves and they haven't been through anything, what can they teach you in the conversation? You know what I mean? I'm not the only one teaching this, man. This is exactly what 50 Cent was talking about. He said the same thing. He said, you'll get as far as the people you talk to for no reason. That's why you hear me saying that all the time, because it's a literal fact. You'll get as far as the people you talk to for no reason. He said, what I mean by that is when somebody's talking, homeboy's talking to you, what does he have to offer you in the conversation? If he can't teach you nothing, then what are you talking to him for? That's what he was talking about. He said, you see the connection, the paradigm between the hood and corporate America, right? And he was saying, you see me, he said, how did I make all that money off of it? But the thing was 50 Cent didn't make no money off of that. That was just Freemasonry, and he was being used as a puppet so that they could capitalize. When they added him to all that fake stuff and them books and all that, that was just to take advantage and use him so that they could market it to the culture. See, folks every day want to talk. These folks is going in chat rooms and projecting and saying this and that. But again, I mean, you can't repeat my words back to me. None of these terms or terminology applies to me. They apply to what I'm talking about. And again, Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent, was manipulated and used and taken advantage of by the same prison industrial complex system. And he raps and he's a federal informant on paper. And I've seen the paperwork. Meaning what? What is that? What are all Masons? What are all these fake rappers? Puppets. So that's what I'm saying. They don't have an answer for me and they and their feelings because of my program and because I'm stating and speaking facts and just saying the truth. So like I said, you got to get a hustle, man. You can't repeat my words back to me because they don't apply to me. You see, you got to step it up, man. You got to get some intellect. Yeah. See, I've already realized what it is. See, folks be listening, but they're not understanding. You understand? And they're definitely, in their feelings. They're, because why? Because I'm saying the truth. So, like I said, I'm just really good at my job because that's my job. My job is to get folks to feel something because the only way you can feel something about the truth is if, everything you doing is a lie. Correct? Just like all y'all and the fake claims and the fake faith and the convenience and the fake outrage, you don't have any true beliefs or feelings about anything because you're not being true to yourself. So there's nothing to win. There's no verses. There's no nothing. All y'all just got something going on with yourself, just like with your weird relationship with your computers and your phones and your super weird relationship with money. I mean, we're talking about folks that not a single one of them even owns one car. I still own 5 to date, and you still own 14 luxury whips, but they want to count my pockets and talk about my wealth and what I've attained, but they don't even know the meaning of ownership or how to attain one thing. Like I said, man, it's crazy, bro. I got too much equity, too many assets. I got too much going for me. I was taught how to protect my assets day one, and I taught that to myself. Everything was taught to me from God. Y'all ain't never had no brokerage account that you got to look at all day and you literally like freaking out because number one, the minute you put money in the bank account like that, if you have over $250,000 to 300,000, do you know that you're already giving away basically $10,000? See, this is what's funny to me. They want to talk about money, but you don't understand the way I look at money is finite and actually works because are you listening to what I just told you? If you put a bank account, right, and you get a brokerage, right, and you put in that kind of money in there, you already gave away 10,000. And then the market gives and takes about another 10,000 to possibly more every single day. So you're looking at that thing and you're just losing it because you're like, man, I don't like what, the market is crazy. It's mad volatile. It could do anything at any time. So it's unpredictable, just like life is unpredictable. So again, you can't have money and sit on money, brother. The reason you want to talk about money is because you want to be like me. Again, my money is never just something that just sits. My money is invested. I know how to invest. I'm an investment expert because I do it based off my intuition. Just like my gift with everything that I've done was based off intuition. So again, what are you actually saying? Like I said, the facts speak for themselves. Like I said, I may have spent more money than anyone. I'm talking about anyone in existence in all time in history, bro. I may have spent more money than your entire government. You want to talk about money with me? Please do, anytime, bro. But try listening and being real within the conversation because money is something I'm really good at. And I don't care about money. I do it like Monopoly. See, that's the thing. I was good at it since I was a kid, bro. I remember they'd have contests when my dad would be looking at them timeshares. And remember, I told you he told them folks they was doing playing the same games, and he said, "I don't care. I just want the tickets, and that's it. I just want the tickets so I can go to Disneyland, go to Disney World, so we could go. It was all for me." That's really why he was doing it. And like I said, while he was looking at the timeshare, they had this thing with like fake prop money, and like me, I'm a kid, so I thought it was real, right? So we start playing this game, and I'm a kid, mind you, and I go in there and it's all adults in there, bro. And I outdid everyone and I won the little game. And it may not mean nothing to you, but it means a lot, because if you think about it, what it means is that it was already showing the future that I was really good with money and making money. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about with all adults. Everyone was playing the same game. It wasn't unfair. It was all equal, and I outdid everyone. I was a kid, bro. I was that smart. So that's what folks don't get. I got a gift. I can materialize immediately and manifest immediately. I manifest trillions of dollars, bro. It ain't nothing. I'm the only self-made trillionaire who ever existed. I'm everything that they depicted. You understand? So like that's the deal. Like I never have to struggle for anything. I don't have to ask for anything. Whatever I ask gets done immediately. That's the point. You understand? See, I'm teaching folks how it work with me. With me, there's no hesitation, bro. I say jump, folks got to say how high. Right? Yeah, and these folks know it too. And that's the thing. Folks in their feelings because I got power. Okay, why are you after power? That's number one. I don't even understand that. First of all, like, like men are who's supposed to chase power. That's number one. So I don't even know what that's about. And I never had to chase it. I just naturally have it. I innately have power. You feel me? So like it's different. Like we're not the same. So like what is you talking about? That's all I'm trying to figure out. Like I just be trying to figure out like what folks is on. Like what are you on? What are you talking about? Like what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like come on, bro. Some point folks got to really just move on, man, cuz folks really ain't hearing none of it. You understand? Like I said, folks can't tell me nothing. Like it's all across the board, man. It's all across the board. It's been what it is since day one, and it's never going to change. That's really all I got to say on it. You know what I mean? It's always been the same. You know what I mean? So, like I said, end of the day, we just keep on pushing, man. Like truly, we just keep on pushing. Every day we keep on pushing. We keep on being successful. You understand? We keep on winning. You know what I mean? Winning, right? What you doing, Batman? Winning. You understand? Well, these folks, I mean, look at it, bro. All of them in their feelings. every day. Every day, folks in their feelings. You know what I mean? Like I said, folks ain't making no money, but we making all of it. This is already monopolized. Do you understand that? Do you understand that the truth is like the areas that I see on here that because I've been, going through what I'm going through on here for so long, you can see what their objective is, right? And they can't stop me, right? But the corners of this network and stuff that I'm in, right, because of them, right? Do you understand that I'm one of the only ones who really makes digital money, and I'm the only one who did it genuinely? So I make more than all y'all put together on here. Whether I make a couple of bucks a day or not is irrelevant. That's more than everybody put together on here. So are we going to acknowledge that? Because everybody else is not making a dime of digital money. You understand? I do this for a living. I've made a living off this for this entire time. So I make buku bucks. I make plenty of money. I make tons of dough. And like I said, folks, like whatever, like what's up? What are you talking about? Bro, I've always made money. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, bro, folks know exactly what I'm about. Folks know I make money. Folks know what it is, bro. So when you speak, say the truth. You understand? That's all it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, nah, homie, y'all know what's good. Y'all know who you talking to. Everybody knows what it is. And I'm telling you, folks do that stuff, right? Because their agenda is clear as day. They in their feelings because I have a business. Yeah, like I said, nope. You want a response and a reaction. Yeah, and it's crazy the desperation and the lengths that folks go to and still receive and get nothing. No response, no reaction. Because guess what? Tyree Sneed just doesn't care. See, when you speak, just be real with yourself, man. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, nah, folks are too focused on me and what I'm doing. You need to focus on you, man. That's the only way you gonna build anything, bro. Come on, man. See what I'm saying? That's the thing. They think overcompensation is something other people care about. Overcompensation is weakness. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's overcompensation, because you're overcompensating to something. Everything that y'all say is projection. Everything. That stuff that Rob Rack was talking, he was talking backwards. Those are all things that I should be saying that actually apply. What are you talking about? There's not anybody that's anywhere near my level in any aspect, bro. What are you talking about? Martial arts? Are you serious right now? Bro, I'm the greatest martial artist of all time. I don't prove it one time or one day. I prove it every day without trying. It's not something I have to try to do. I don't try. What do you mean? I try as far as for what I'm going in my what I'm doing in my goals and aspirations. I don't have to try when it comes to what I'm good at. I'm naturally the best. I'm trying as far as training. I'm training harder every day. You see me going harder and harder, getting stronger and stronger. Clearly, I'm doing everything right, bro. This regimen and program, when I get to bigger cities and states, do you think I'm not going to be able to get clients? I already have a full scale digital fitness business. I can do this right now digitally. The fact that folks are not paying me for what I have to offer and the knowledge I got that surpasses anyone and any trainer across any gym in the world, that's crazy to me. And that's the world. The world is crazy, bro. Yeah, that's the actual truth. The world doesn't make any sense. You understand? So again, just like the depiction, he said, I was taught that if you want the world to make sense, well, you got to do what you got to do so it'll make sense. You know what I'm saying? That's the fact, man. The world is what the world is, man. Like that's my thing. If folks feel some way, cool. I just have no business in having a conversation and talking, man. You understand? Because I know me and I know how I am and I'm about my respect. You understand? Oh, 100%. Yes. I'm super proud of who I am. I'm super proud of the man that my father raised and created. You understand? So I can't even imagine how you feel. hmm So I love it. It's all a compliment. Folks know that I shine. Folks know that I'm the best. Folks know that they want to be like me. So, like I said, when you talk, talk clearly, talk direct. Yeah, come on, man. Like I said, I love it, man. Like I love it, bro. Like that subliminal stuff is crazy too, man. It's just crazy, bro. Like what? Like what are y'all talking about, bro? You understand? Like, bro, I haven't even had anybody have a direct conversation in the past at least 3 years, probably longer than that, probably a decade almost. It's crazy, bro. A direct conversation is that hard to come by? Just a direct conversation. Hey, yeah, like I said, man, like it's besides the point, man. Like I said, like as far as I'm concerned, especially in this day and age, it comes with the territory. That's why I'm telling you, nah, Tupac would have had a super hard time in this generation. This is way different now. This ain't the old school. See, you can't operate the way you used to back in those days in the old school days because there's too many rules and it's different. It's all facilitated for their environment of entitlement and lies and nonsense and enabled behavior and narcissistic stuff. Like this is a totally different time than when Tupac came up. That's what folks don't get. You understand? That's what folks don't seem to listen and understand. Like in this day and age, like you got to really be someone to make it too. And I'm the only one that's made it. The fake rappers didn't make it. These fake celebrities on these networks haven't made it. What are you talking about? Those are just Masons who sold their soul. They're not famous. What are you talking about? And they're all in denial of reality, which I've already proven. That Aaron, the whatever dude, he's in denial of reality. Come on, all of them are in denial of reality. So what can you tell me? I'm just saying the truth, man. I've always made and spent more money than everybody. I've always been the rich, wealthy guy, and life is life. You don't hold money. That's not being rich. If you don't ever go through anything, you're never going to be rich. You have to go through things. Like, you don't understand. Me going to rock bottom was part of the process. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what's crazy to me. Like, no wonder you can't learn anything from me because you're not listening. See, it's just about you should be here to learn from me. You understand? Like nobody can teach me anything. That's clear as day. Come on, bro. I literally learned how to cook and ran that food truck and by myself. I've ran a full scale restaurant by myself, bro. and done better than everybody. And while everybody was sleeping and not wanting to work, I would open every single day that I could. We're not the same, bro. I tried to negotiate every hour I could. I started working at 11 a.m. till about 4 or 5 in the morning. And like I said, paid for a hotel every other day or every day, over $100 and something for the day, so I could get some sleep and go right back to work. And I would just keep that cycle up. Sometimes I'd stay out at night and get a cheaper hotel, right? So I could switch up the rhythm of it, right? I'd stay out all night, go back to work, work again, and then go get the cheaper hotel. I've operated 2 days at a time sometimes. For years, I used to do that. Like, what are you talking about? That's what it takes. It takes struggle. See, that's the thing. We're not the same. Y'all want to keep speaking, but again, what advice can you give? Are you in a position of success like me? Because I truly am, right? Everything I've stated is just a mere fact. What do you mean? I have it all. Folks don't have nothing. Why? Because I'm blessed by God, because God truly does provide. You understand? Like, that's the thing. Like, when you're speaking, you have to acknowledge reality. I mean, that's just basic common sense. You understand? So, like I said, like, nobody's anywhere near my level. Was you serious? So that's what I'm saying. Like, folks get online. Like, do you think overcompensating is going to help your cause or help what you're trying to do? Y'all are trying to literally climb up from like the bottom tier level. Don't you think that you should pay homage and respect to the people who've been doing this for decades, generations, years, and have ran literal circles around everyone? Like, what? Like, that's the thing. Like, I move so much quicker than folks. Why do you think they all in their feelings? Because I live quicker. You know what I mean? I can understand why them folks that work at them bars and then people that they don't have a real career and they don't have their own company, why they repeat what I'm accomplishing and do these games online, right? Because I can understand, because they're not doing anything. So when they got nothing but time to sit around and they got to still worry about every little basic thing and basic necessity, and they don't know how to build, they don't understand the concept of ownership, how to get ahead, anything, everything that I teach, that's the point. Instead of being in your feelings about me accomplishing something real and doing everything I've done for decades, years, you know what I mean? I've done more than anyone financially in the world. You're talking about, I've made and spent more money and helped more people and spent tons of millions of dollars helping people creating economies. You can't be serious, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These folks know I'm the money. So, like I said, like, nah, let's move forward, homie. Let's move forward in truth, and let's let the truth be told and have the truth be said, homie. Yeah. Yeah, I'm everything I ever said I am. So, like I said, and I proved I'm a street dude, and I proved I am the streets. Not just am the streets, not just a street dude, but I literally run the streets. Dude, I'm a real gangster. You understand? The original mob, the original descendant of the mob, and I'm proud as hell of who I am. Real talk. What I'm ready for and I want is my vacation. You understand? Straight up. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. Like I said, my deal has nothing to do with anything, anyone, anything like that. My deal is just, I don't do internet games. That's all I said with everyone. I don't speak on the internet. Talk to me direct. I'm a grown man, bro. You understand? So where's that conversation at? Come on, man. Like, God is telling me, oh, folks may do this, they may do that. Okay, no problem. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm all right. But like I said, I'm just trying to get going. I want to get everything going. I want to start my new life. I want to have new beginnings, bro. I want everything that I deserve. I want love. I want happiness. And the thing is, like, like, I shouldn't have to chase for it, bro. But God is telling me not to worry, not that I'm not gonna have to do anything, that it's all coming to me. But like, that's all. I'm just asking a question, a normal question anybody would ask, like, when? How long does it take, bro? You know what I mean? Me personally, like, I just want to get going. I want to go to Fort Worth and stuff and go to the stockyards. I want to go have the money where I can go get me the whole outfit. I'm talking about brand new. I'll go straight in there, buy brand new boots, brand new jeans, brand new cowboy shirts, collared shirts, whatever. I'll buy the hat, cowboy hat, a good one like a Stetson. Like, I know what I'm doing, bro. This is what my descendants all were, actual cowboys, outlaws, the actual true Wild Wild West, and literally created all the frontier justice in Texas and manifest destiny and built this country. Cowboys built this country, not anybody else. What are y'all talking about? I thought that was common sense. Like I told you that folks like to rewrite history, and then guess what? I'm listening today, and what did they do? Tried to rewrite history. Oh, I wasn't a part of that. Yeah, sure you were. Okay, so you're so much different than everybody else. See, folks is online trying to tell themselves a reality that doesn't exist to make themselves feel better. That's the difference between pure weakness and pure strength, is what I'm exhibiting over here. We're just not the same, so we don't really mix. So that's my thing. If I'm on another level and I'm looking back at homies like that, we can be on good terms, we can be cordial, we can be cool. But that's the thing. I don't understand why they have to take every opportunity. And when they speak on me, I mean, when you speak on me, just be positive and say the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I'm over here, and it's all a good look for you over here. I'm over here saying positive things, and hoping that they're real. And I'm trying to, root for people and want to see people win. And other folks is just on whatever they on. And that's crazy to me. That really truly is crazy to me. You know what I mean? Because you should reciprocate energy. Like if somebody's, holding you down and doing it for you, and being nice and cordial and being respectful and trying to say good things about you, and some folks, you have to really look for the good things, for the good parts, and I'm still doing that and nice enough to do that. You probably shouldn't take, kindness for weakness. You probably shouldn't take that for granted. That's the problem with narcs and narcissists. They take everything for granted. And I'm just not that person. Like I said, nothing I'm saying is out of question or out of character. I talk in person. I don't talk on the internet at all. You understand? I don't do internet games. I'm not an internet type of guy. I'm a street dude. So, like I said, everything for me, I run at a street level. Everything for me is in the street. Everything. Everything is at a street level in reality. Just like all my money is real. Just like everything I've ever done is real. What are y'all on? What are you talking about? What's going on, man? Hey, yeah, like I said, man, I talk to people, who are gonna get me farther and push me to be better. I talk to people who talk reality and talk facts. I'm not having no other conversations. That's the way a man's supposed to be. Like I said, I'm the one who makes the calls. I'm the one who make the decision. I'm the one who say what it is. Me. I'm the boss. I do what I want to do. You understand? So, like I said, that's the thing. Like I said, I mean, I've explained everything. I don't explain myself to folks who are committed to misunderstanding me, bro. Like, because there's no way to misunderstand me because I'm crystal clear and speak with crystal clear coherency. Are you serious? Yeah, folks is not confused, man. Folks know what it is. Like I said, these people see me do it all, man. Sell mineral rights and oil royalties for over $10,000. You know what I mean? I've had major companies sending me checks and got me signing deals so that they can give me bonus checks right in front of y'all. Like, what is y'all talking about? Y'all saw half of what I do. You know what I mean? Not even half, probably a millionth, probably an inkling. They know I make money. That's the thing I'm telling you. Like, that's what's funny to me. Like, yeah, these folks know I make money and they're admitting that they in their feelings because of it. Like, that's conducive to me. That's a compliment. Thanks. That make me feel good. That make me feel better. So I know what it really is. I know folks so in their feelings that they got to take all their time and go online and whatever. I mean, that's fine because I'm so many light years and leagues above that. It's unbelievable. See, folks want to act like I don't know who I am. I know exactly who I am. I know the power I hold. I know the power I have. I'm Tyree Sneed and I'm the boss. You understand? And I'm the real deal and the prophecy and what all the depictions are about. Like I said, just look at the martial arts skill, man. The kicks is getting lightning fast. They're so quick you can't even see them. Literally, the 52 blocks is unbelievable. My hands are insane. My hand speed is on another level, next level. This is how I really move. We live in this. This is a lifestyle and a way of life. Do you understand? 52 blocks is a lifestyle and a way of life. You got to get understood. Yeah, you got to get that understood. What are y'all talking about, homie? You understand? So, like I said, we gonna keep on winning. Yeah, like I said, I got every lane on lock, man. Every lane, bro. Music, martial arts, everything, bro. And that's the thing. You can see how I'm gearing things in which direction I'm headed, and this is the formula for success, especially on here and with this consistency. So when I keep on producing that martial arts content, you got to understand there's an audience for it. And the thing is, it's just gonna keep on, people gonna keep on looking and watching, man. I'm gonna keep on getting paid from it. So my deal is it just don't make no sense. Why is someone saying one thing on one end talking about, make your money, go get your money? That's crazy to me that folks can't even contain how jelly they are. You know what I mean? Like you want to be cool with them, and I'm really going out my way here, and I'm really trying and being nice, bro. Don't worry about other stuff. Don't worry about chat rooms. Worry about me and what I have to say and how I feel. See, that's the thing when folks get into relationships, they do the same thing. You worried about what other people think that ain't a part of what you participating in. You got to worry about who's in front of you. They matter. See, that's the thing. I always respect my partner, especially if I'm in a relationship, and I'm not in a relationship right now. Like, right, I would like to be. I tried to be. Like I said, folks have to learn communication is key, though. And like I said, it ain't nothing but donating me $1 to communicate with me. So where's my dollar? Where's my money that I'm owed? You understand? Like, it's not hard to send some money and say, yo, I love you and I really support you and I'm real and I'm here. You know what I mean? That's all I ask. So what do you mean? You know what I mean? Christina could have done that. Christina can do that anytime. You understand? Like, I don't know, man. I'll be listening to the reading. Sometimes I feel like, I don't know, like folks is like it said that folks are just gonna make a move. I mean, just so they can be with me. I mean, cool. I hope so. But that's the thing, like, like I said, how long does this take? How long is this gonna take? And that's all my thing is like, no, I'm a human being, bro. Like I get impatient too. Like, bro, you're asking for limitless patience. Like, no, I'm all right. I don't need to exercise limitless patience because I already did it. I need what's owed to me. All the millions, all my money, the love I deserve, the happiness, everything. I need it because I'm already happy by myself. I'm doing me. You feel me? That's the thing. This is all what other folks offered and what other folks said, man. Like that's the thing, bro. Like what? Like, bro, when we talk, let's just make sure that we're making sense. When we speak, let's just make sure that we address reality and say the facts. You feel me? I'm not on all that celebrity stuff, man. I'm a real street dude, homie. I'm an actual gangster. You understand? I'm not on here faking it till I make it. I'm not on here playing games. And these folks all know, man. These folks all look up to me like good. I'm glad you look up to me, man. Y'all been looking up to me for a long time now. Yeah. Yeah, this ain't new, bro. This is what it is. It's what it'll always be. Cause I'm a boss. You understand? Cause I'm real. So folks know what it is with me. Folks know how I'm coming this year in 2026, and everything I said I was gonna do, I'm already doing this year. I'm building an empire up, man. The empire is already built. I'm just building it more. I'm increasing the deficit of my success. What are you talking about? Come on, man. Folks can't come close, bro. Shit. Yeah, what? Like I said, it's all about turning pain into power. That's what they told me. Embrace the pain. Like that makes a lot of sense to me, because that's the true way to become successful. And these other folks, they just don't have it in them. They don't got it in them, bro. Yeah. Do you understand how much money I'm about to produce? You have any clue? Like I said, look at that. That's pocket change, bro. Hell, 30 bands is pocket change. It's pocket change. Pretty soon, $300,000 to $1 million is going to look like pocket change. Do you understand that? And I'm being for real. I'm being serious. See, that's the thing. I love how y'all want to emulate and copy everything, and then you want to act like it. Like there's a way to be, or a lifestyle is something to emulate and copy. So all y'all want to be like what? Takashi 6ix9ine, who was a soldier boy running, tell him and ain't made a dime, and is a Freemason who sold his soul. You know his reputation and background, right? Is that really what anyone aspires to be? I mean, what? These folks, are self-proclaimed that, they're not serious individuals. I saw an interview recently with him and he was talking about the devil. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, we walk in two different walks, man. Folks who take them seriously and truly believe in God, take themselves seriously and truly believe in God, like, that's me. Like, we're way different than people who don't take themselves seriously. Remember, everyone wants to be like me. And when people really want to be like you, when you're someone serious, people are not going to want to watch you. They're not going to want to listen to you because every time that they see me progressing. I bet you anything, these folks so jelly that they have to check on me and they don't really want to see my success. They don't really want to see what I'm doing. You understand? Because every time they look, they're like, man, he just made like more progress than I will in the next 80 years. This is not new for me. I live quicker. Like, bro, I'm gonna go up and down because that's part of the walk. You want to know the best way to make real money? And this is what's crazy. It's gonna prove everything right that I said, and everything that's been said, it's gonna prove wrong. The way to get rich is to stop caring about money and go broke. That's the way to get rich. Because the only way you can learn is when you go up and down. And this is a strategy that I created. And like I said, it all comes from God. I've been up and down, partner. I'm living real life. And when you do that, you gather more knowledge and more life experience as you go. It makes perfect sense, right? And that life experience and knowledge taught me how to manifest everything. I found God. So because of these things, it's all ways and it all helps me to make more money because I stopped caring about it. See, folks who care about money and pursue and chase money, they don't get it. Just like folks who talk about women. I mean, does Rob Rack have a lot of women around him? Truly? You folks want money, you want these things, but you don't have any of it. Lying and saying that you have stuff you don't is overcompensating. That's weakness. That's not going to get you those things tangibly. See, you care about narc perception. You care about what people think, that I could care less what they say. I care about actual results. So the craziest part is, like I said, when people are talking or whatever, and I'm joking around or trying to speak and joking around, and I'm just being lighthearted and having fun like I always am. You have to really understand, I'm going to be the one as usual who's in a position to help him. I already know it. It's common sense. It's obvious. You know what I mean? Like it's just clear. So I'm going to be in the position, like I said, to be able to put people on and help people to progress and build. Mhm. So, like, they can answer any way they want when he's talking about, well, I don't need to be put on. I beg to differ. Quite the contrary, brother. You definitely need an opportunity. Definitely. I mean, this is not working. I mean, at all. I mean, the relationship failed. You're still drinking, you're still smoking cigarette. Matter of fact, I don't even think you were smoking cigarettes. You picked up that habit, and that's because, clearly you went through it with that relationship and you're feeling it. This is the truth. Like I said, you're homeless, you're in a roach motel room, and you're talking about school and college, but when did you go to college? You weren't in college. You were too busy doing live streams for free every day. So that's the thing, the truth is going to echo a lot more than a lie. That's what I'm saying. The difference between weakness and strength is vast, brother. You know what I mean? All I got to do is say the truth one time. I just did. You see how like powerful that was? You know what I mean? Like I said, like I don't understand, like brother. I mean, you have to be a part of what I do to pass judgment or say anything about me or what I do. What do you know about martial arts? Nothing. The dude is talking crazy, man. You know what I mean? Saying, yeah, this guy, this and that. I mean, I can't respond and answer certain things, first of all, because I have so much power, because I'm in this position where I'm on my throne. There's some conversations I don't have because they're not conducive or productive or progressive for me because I'm a genius. Everything doesn't deserve a response. You see how I get to be selective and choosy? Most of these folks, they selective with their hearing and their vision, but me, I get to be selective and choosy about what conversations I have because, well, I'm in an independent corporate position. I'm an independent corporate CEO. My record label outdid every major record label in existence financially, and it wasn't off music. And we did it off music before that because I sold millions of units, actual physical copies in the street. That's why y'all sent that dude to Austin to pretend and try to copy my hustle like he was selling CDs, right? Remember? The dude that's claimed he was from Florida and Miami or whatever that I've never seen in Miami, right? Yeah, who was following the other creator who has a connection to all this. All this stuff is going to come out in the federal lawsuit, but my point is I told you what transpired on 6th Street behind that, right? So I won that one. I ain't took a L yet. All I do is win. My deal is, man, if I can't even be around folks and this is what folks keep being on, I mean, what's the point, man? See, this was about bringing people together in unity. And you see, I can't do anything or make any moves when folks is acting like this. So folks need to fix their behavior, man. And it's like, it's all good to me, man, because I quite frankly don't need to do it. I don't need to come down from Mount Olympus, you know what I mean, to lend a helping hand to folks that don't want to help themselves. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like in any situation, like, nah, if folks is gonna be like that and they're gonna act that way, like, I'm all right, man. I don't do crab in a bucket mentality. You know what I mean? So nah, it's like everybody. You were offered an opportunity for us to work together, for us to talk. We can be all right, but I mean, for what? It's whatever. We all right, we good, but I mean, I can't come out there like that. No, I can't, because that's the thing. I hold, I just believe a man should keep their word, man. So when we have a conversation and we supposed to be cool, and you see every word, you could look at every word. You notice how they always the first one to say something? I don't understand that. I didn't. I've kept it cool this entire time. Been nothing but positive. And then I have to respond. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Folks could just not speak on me, and if you're going to, just be positive, man. Like, what? It's so easy to be positive because all you got to do is just say the truth. It just goes to show that some people just can't do it. They don't got it in them. The jellyfish stuff is real, man. That jellyfish stuff. I mean, it's in the air right now. It's thick. I mean, you can just feel, the envy, and it's like, okay, no problem. That's what you're supposed to have. It's just like with physique and fitness. Like my physique commands that. That's what it's supposed to be. Let it be. You know what I mean? It's all good. Like I said, nah, I'll go. Like if I go to Sacramento, I'll just go on my own. I can go to that breakfast place on my own. I'm gonna have all the money. I'll go straight there. Y'all think I'm kidding and joking? Nah, I'll show up in Sacramento and go eat breakfast at that exact place and film it, and get paid for eating there. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's my thing. Like, come on, man. Why am I gonna? I'm not gonna spend my time around people who aren't positive and I don't know what they're capable of. Why would I do that? That's not gangster. I don't have anything to prove. I've proven it. See, I have the stripes in the street. So when we're dealing with dudes who don't have any stripes in the street and want to get online and make up stories, we're not in the same category. Everything that folks is saying is absolute delusion and doesn't exist. Everything I'm saying, I have documented receipts for and proof on camera. We're not the same, bro. So there's nothing funny about that. It's just awkward. So I'm all right. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I'll go to that breakfast spot by myself. You understand? Like, nah, see, I try to put folks on. I try to offer them my opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, nah, that's what they all do. They all do that too. Oh, I don't need this. Oh, I don't need that. Man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy that y'all feel the way you do so strongly. I'm talking about serious, like so much of that jellyfish energy that you can't even bless them and help them. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it always is. That's why that dude couldn't contain himself either. And this is a lot in these wannabe renovated hood ghetto projects that ain't even the hood, and it's rampant there. I've noticed. And this is how, clearly this is how folks are being told to be. It's programming. So you could talk all day and talk up a storm, but your heart ain't in the right place. So how are you going to succeed? How are you going to stand up to corruption or anything when you don't even have yourself right? You see my point? I'm pure in heart, bro. I'm pure as it gets, man. I got nothing but pure love for my people. That's why I still try to go out my way to help people, but I'm not about to waste my time. I don't do crab in a bucket mentality, man. I'm good. I walked away from all that. I learned to walk away from that. That's what I'm saying. When I was in College Station, you remember I showed up in the Porsche with over a quarter million, $300,000 in the bank. I told them straight out what it was, showed them everything, said, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm sitting on, this is how I'm moving. Pulled up in they hood, about 20 of them came out of the apartment complexes, okay, all around me, and I'm by myself with the top down. They said he just pulled up in our hood like, what's up? Like, this dude real as hell. And I got out the car and was like, what up? And I was like, any of y'all make music? Like, that's what I do, with a Gucci bucket hat on that costs like 4 or 5 racks. Then I came back to the valley and came through Harlingen. I was staying at some hotel out there, the expensive one, like the suites, like Candlewood Suites. Yeah, paying thousands of dollars. And remember? And we was doing shows. Yeah. And my homeboy that I met there when I went to the gym, I just gave him the Gucci bucket hat. Cost me like 4 or 5 bands, bro. I just gave it to him. I said, here, I'm not like a has been dude. I don't be telling stories like, remember I got you that gold watch. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you facts. Like it ain't nothing to me. Like, bro, do you know how much I've actually done for people? That's what I'm saying. Like, folks have no choice. They have to take care of me. They gonna take care of me because I took care of them. That's the whole thing. Right? Like, that's the thing, bro. Like, I love how like folks really think talking works with me. Like, I know what folks is on. Yeah. Yeah, that stuff don't work, bro. You do realize that I'm goody, right? You do realize I'm Gucci, right? You do realize like I don't make moves because other people want me to, right? Yeah. Every time I'm talking, I love it. Like, what's up? Like, I'm not changing how I'm moving. Everything's perfect for me. I don't know how y'all doing, but I'm doing well. I'm all right. Yeah. I'm doing good. I just told you what I'm still sitting on, right? It's over $300. Like I said, I might throw another 20 right now in that investment. I'm investing already. See, that's the thing. I'm already building generational wealth. You understand? And you got to understand, I'm telling you, God is about to bless me in ways you can never even fathom. And then what? Then what? Hmm? Folks is already beyond in their feelings. How you gonna feel when God is about to give me millions, billions, trillions of dollars? What then? Uh, yeah. Huh. Like, come on, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm not operating from being in my feelings. I'm operating off pure business. You understand? I'm a business mind. I'm a genius. You understand? So all I care about is what I'm doing. Like I said, that workout, I'm stronger than ever. I can feel it. And like I said, you notice my physique, like my physique looks normal. That's the whole point. I told y'all for years, decades, I have this thing I call hidden muscle. Like I got something different about me. And I'm telling you, like folks don't get it. Like you could think whatever, folks underestimate me all the time, bro. I'm telling you, I ain't took a L yet. I'm a million and oh in the street, bar security, never ever like I'm the untouchable one. You understand? All I've done is win for over 7+ years, maybe a decade. Okay. And I'm talking about like dealing with all sorts of situations, everything across the board, tons of stuff. That's incredible. That's unheard of. And I'm a million and 0 in the street, which is also incredible and completely unheard of, right? And then I'm 10 and 0 in my own league. I'm a boss. So that's what I'm saying. Like someone like Rob Rack, I'm just talking about it because it's a part of this network and it's fun to talk about. So I'm just making jokes. Why would folks say that other things are happening that aren't? What do you mean? I've done nothing but try to be nice. I'm here having fun. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Have fun on this network? Yeah. Isn't that what he keeps asking y'all to do? Let's have fun. But he's talking to himself. Yeah. What are you talking about? He be talking to himself for hours every day, man. What are you talking about? Yeah. Like, you got to get real at some point, bro. So, like I said, that's the thing. Like, I mean, people can do what they want, bro. Like, it ain't nothing but love over here. I mean, I'm not other people. I don't wear Walmart t-shirts. Yeah. Like all my clothes cost thousands of dollars. I just told you that. What are you talking about? I got brand new Banana Republic dress shoes I ain't even worn yet. When I even dress up slightly, I look good. I might do that today actually. I got suit pants. I got Banana Republic dress shoes. I got a collared shirt ready to go. Like, what are you talking about, bro? I got it all, homie. I got it all, dude. That's all I'm saying, man. Folks be talking, but like you got to make sense and you got to have a point. That's all. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, come on, bro. It's not even comparable. I was never competing. I'm not comparing. Again, it's the conversation that y'all was having. What are you talking about? Like, brother, like I said, man, anybody trying to so-called compete, you got a long way to go, man. I mean, the fact is people can't compete with me. Let's just say it and move on. It'll never happen. ever. I mean, folks can never even come close. Like I said, this icon is pocket change. That was my pocket change. I'm telling you, that's why the folks was in their feelings. And the same thing, like it be the same people. Same people want to talk to everybody and they're all in their feelings like, good, because I shine. Yeah. Yeah, and now I'm being spoken on properly and addressed properly, and now my name is ringing bells, so everything's working out. So God is good, God is real, God is love. Fact. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say, man. I'm goody, I'm Gucci, and I'm doing me. Like I said, still doing pretty well, like very well. I'm still ahead of the game. Just paid the phone bill. I mean, give me kudos. Give me show me some appreciation. Like, why not say, man, that's good. That's good that you've been on top of everything for decades and you're moving like a boss. Why don't folks just donate and show some love? See, that's the thing. Like, you got to show some love. If you don't show no love, how do you expect God to bless you? Like, what? That's what I mean. They act surprised, but we've seen the same story every single time. It's never going to change. Just like these folks, the more they feel some way, the more they do and say, right. And the more God is going to bless me, just like He has my entire life, brother. They never learn, man. They never learn, ever. Y'all never learn, bro. All right, I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Like I said, much love. It ain't nothing but love over here, man. Pure love for everybody and everything. Like I said, I'm winning. I'm doing well. You understand? And I'm working harder than ever, man. Like I said, 30, what was it, like 30,000 plus or 30,000 inertia pull-ups with the whole bat suit on, mind you, right? What was it, like 140 pull-ups? I think I have another video too. I got to still get it edited and get it up there for another one possibly. And I think it's like 457 world records already. And like, what else was it today? It's a whole bunch of stuff, man. I mean, I've done one arm pull ups like nobody's business right in front of you. I'm doing stuff that nobody in the world can do. That lift today, I think, was the best lift I've probably ever done. Vertical lift. It was absolutely incredible. Like, you don't see anything like that anywhere. Them folks in New York can't even do that. Them folks in Houston can't do that. The Houston stuff is just a little like sub-level thing that was created to try to copy and imitate me. I'll tell you straight up what it is. And they can't come close. But yet, look at it how they get fake tabloid attention because they all Masons and they sold their soul, or they just people that the Masons don't care about, so they're able to take advantage and utilize it for another fake opportunity to front. But you notice I'm not getting any tabloid attention, and I'm the one setting all the world records. It was just like when I had all the money, all I wanted was respect. I just wanted equality and an even playing field. And what I've learned in this world is it'll never be fair. You can't have fairness. That's why you have to just stand with God, because this isn't a fair world. It was never fair. It's a gateway, and that's all it is. It's a gateway, and it's based upon whether folks sell their soul or not. And my soul is priceless, and my soul ain't for sale. So we ain't the same. Yeah. I can't participate in anything society got going on, and I don't really have any desire to. I don't want to. That's the thing. Every time that I try to just be normal and think that I can fit in or I can be a part of something, I realize that I'm not like you. That's the truth. We're not the same, and I was chosen for a much greater, higher purpose, so I'm a chosen one. So I understand it. I understand that there's somewhat of a separation and divide. Is it difficult? Yeah. Does it suck sometimes? Yeah, but it's also a reality, and I kind of understand more why every day, because I was set aside. I was set aside by God for a good reason, because I have a much larger, bigger purpose. I'm human. I'm a human being like everybody else. I just want to be treated right and treated with respect and love and equality. And I think that's what most people want. That's why you see all I do is preach and promote and practice what I preach: love, equality, and respect. And that's all I give. Everything I've said here has been a fact and the truth. Like I said, if folks want to conversate, go ahead and pay me and we can talk. It ain't nothing to send a couple of bucks. It ain't nothing to send 50 to 100, man. Come on, bro. Like I said, folks should be paying me, bro. But like I said, you got to understand, I'm already far enough ahead, I feel, and have made enough progress. My next check is coming when. I'm still building it. I'm going to definitely get over the threshold by the end of this month. That's guaranteed. That's common sense. We already up over 50 something bucks. So, I mean, at least that's the way I'm looking. And I sure hope so. You know what I mean? But, if I can do that, the check will come what, March 21st? Was it February? Yeah, March 21st to the 26th. So I got to just stay on point, man. As long as I do that, which I don't see any reason why I shouldn't. We still got the rest of the month. It's only the third. As long as I do that, we all right, we good. And as you can see, I mean, there was months, 2 months in a row, I made over $100 on here. How is that possible? It's not, because, like I said, it just goes to show what's going on here and what this company is doing. It's all going to come out in court, all the truth. People are going to have to pay me settlements, man. I'm talking about millions of dollars, massive settlements on top of the money that God's already given me. I'm winning, bro. Yeah, I know exactly what you're doing. And I know it comes from this company. I know everything going on, bro. So what's up? And I'm still utilizing this network and using it, and I'm making money, and you Masons cut my check. I know where I'm at. I'm winning, homie. Yeah. You got to understand, y'all can play all the games you want. That's what they do. They like to play with money. You can play all the games you want. It ain't going to do nothing but help me in court and pay me billions of dollars in settlements. What are you talking about? Yeah. I ain't worried about it. So, like I said, we try our best. And like I said, yeah, I'll get over the threshold by the end of this month, get another check printed and pressed for March 21st to the 26th, and we'll just keep on going. I don't care how hard it gets. We'll keep pushing and do the best we can like we always have done. What do you mean? It ain't nothing new. I did this when I had nothing. So you see the point? You see what I'm talking about, folks? Like, it's just different. We move different. We're not the same. We never been the same. You know, we're not the same, bro. So just, deal with it, bro. Accept it. You know what I mean? We're different. We move different. We live different. Like, we're not even comparable, bro. There's no comparison, man. So, like I said, I'm on a whole nother level, and it's just that simple. And all I'm saying is, I've got enough circulation with this, though, alone. And that's why I needed to get to this point, because I still just barely, I mean, I'm talking about just barely made it. We're in an impossible platform, an impossible structure that was designed like this intentionally, right? For what purpose? To hold me back, and it ain't working. I already got enough momentum, bro. I got enough movement. I got enough circulation where if I keep going like this, like I said, that's all I need. Get that check March 21st to March 26th, right? Like I said, this month will probably fly by. It's already February 3rd, right? We'll get into next month. That check will come later in the month. And then I got circulation. It's just another step and milestone for my business. Every day I'm working 24 hours a day. So you see what I'm saying? Like, you see, I'm still working. I just worked harder than anyone ever does in one day. I've accomplished more today than people will in the next 60 years. You got to get real, man. That's the point. I could care less what people talking about because time doesn't even apply to me. I transcended space and time. I transcended all of space and time. This is a fact. And God already told me He gonna make up for lost time. He said, "You're not behind in life." He said, "I'm gonna make up for all that lost time." And you gotta understand, my timing is perfect. My timing is later. Remember, the depiction showed this. It showed like me doing this in my 60s to 70s, 80s, 90s. I'm going to be doing this for a long time. That's what God told me. That's what all the depictions show. So this is my barely beginning. This is the start for me. You see what I'm saying? That's what folks don't get. That's why I was a late bloomer and I developed slowly, because God has so much in store for me and so much planned for me and plans to prosper me, just like He said. So God is keeping His promise, homie. So, like I said, I'm just barely getting started, and that's the thing they don't get. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm just barely starting, bro. You know what I mean? I have to go through a rebirth and a you know what for real. I have to go through all of that, man. I have to go through the you know what and the rebirth. I've gone through things y'all folks can't even imagine, bro. I am barely getting started. All right? You have to understand, man, my reign is only beginning, bro. Get ready, man. That's all I got to say right now, man. Like I said, keep it real, much love, and it ain't nothing but, love over here. Folks got to respect me, man. You know what I mean? I'm a boss. You know what I mean? So, like I said, other than that, I mean, when I'm trying to grace you with my presence, like if I'm around, I'm gracing you with my presence. I don't got to be there. I'm trying to be nice. You understand? Like I said, I'm on a whole nother level, man. For real, bro. That's the thing. Like, these folks got to understand all that little sector stuff and that stuff you talk about, man. I've been above that since day one. These folks don't even know who they had around them and who they had the opportunity to talk to. You talking to a dude that's seen and made and spent more money than anyone who ever existed in the entire government combined, man. Please get real, bro. My goodness. This stuff is hilarious, bro. Like, yeah, y'all was lucky to talk to me and you should have listened, because all I do is kick knowledge. You might have learned something. You know what I mean? See, that's the thing. Folks take things for granted and don't know who's in front of them. Come on, man. These ex-girlfriends didn't realize they was with the real deal. Now they looking back like, wow, everything he told me was true. Yeah, we told you 8 million times. What is you doing? People went in the chat rooms and said, you know, Tyree's the only one who can do it, right? But you didn't want to listen. This is what happens when folks are like, la 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 la, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, it comes back, doesn't it, sister? It comes back in tenfold too with the karma, and it comes back, right? And then all of a sudden, you seeing, oh, that same guy is the superstar, just like he told you. I told everyone what it is, man. That's the thing. God told me. I mean, I heard it. I heard the download reading. It said it's not anyone from my past coming back. He said it's someone new. He said he's been working on it for months, and I don't know. He just said they gonna just, I don't know, like show up or something. I don't know. So I hope so, but all I know is like, please show up, in the right way, in a good way. Show up, and want to put money in my pocket and want to help me. And it ain't even just about money, it's about love. But like I said, if I'm going to be in a relationship, that person needs to be with me in person. I don't care if we got a whole lot of money, like hopefully you'd have some, but it ain't about that. It's about love and being together. And that's all I'm saying is, no, like there's too much going on, man. I mean, when I'm trying to talk to someone, I got to be able to conversate with them. So I'm not trying to talk on the internet. I'm trying to talk, in person where it matters, where it's real. I know if I'm going to have a relationship, it's not going to be on the internet, bro. I've never done that. I never did. What are y'all talking about? Every relationship I ever had was in person. I don't do internet stuff. So that's the thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, folks just need to get their facts straight. You know what I mean? Like I said, folks cannot talk about me at all or speak on me, man. So again, what's up, bro? Like I said, I love it, man. I love that folks in their feelings, bro, and they really think that typing and talking and stuff is gonna ever like accomplish anything. Like, brother, there's no reaction, no response to anything like that because I don't like. It's not even a concern for me. I will never have a care in the world because God loves me and God got me. Hear that, brother? Yeah. Mhm. I don't worry about nothing. You feel me? Stress free, carefree, worry free. You understand? I'm goody. So, like I said, I'm Gucci. I'm doing great. And like I said, yeah, I got enough momentum and circulation with this business where I can keep pushing. And then guess what? I don't need anyone to do anything really because I can just keep going. It's not about needing. It's about the fact that folks should want to support me and help, bro. What world are we in? What? Nobody does something like this by themselves. Nobody should have to. Why am I having to? That's the question that need to get asked. Like, what? Bro, they got money for all these people. The government got money for all these people, but not a dime for me. That's crazy, man. Like what? Like this is the reward I get for being the best and the most talented. Nothing. That makes sense to you? And it's all good. Like I said, it's God designing me and making me. You know what I mean? So He already released the money, man. He already released my partner and divine spouse and future girlfriend and future wife. Like all that stuff is coming to me, man. I don't know how long it's going to take or how quick. He acted like it's already coming, so I don't know, but I sure hope so. Cause man, you know, I need somebody who really care about me, man. I need somebody who really want to be there for me and support me and help me. That's all. Who really cares about me and loves me. So I don't know. I hope that they hear me. You know what I mean? If I mean, I thought this whole time that it was Christina. I know she's real. I've talked to her on the phone. So I mean, all I can say is like, I pray for you. I really have prayed for you the whole time. I wish you the best. I truly love you. That'll never change. It's just like I said, there's so much of this internet stuff that I don't know who's who or what's going on. So like, there's nothing I can, like, what do you want me to do? Like, come on, man. That's why I'm trying to talk, in reality so that we can, be clear on what's going on. And like, I want whoever I'm, going to have a relationship with and whoever I'm with, I want them to be with me in person. That's not too much to ask. I went out my way, I did my part, I'm owed, and I deserve all the money I was promised, and the love, and the future, and everything I was promised, I'm owed. So, like I said, that's up to that individual. That's up to Christina. That's not up to anyone else. You know what I mean? No, she's 100% real. So again, I don't know what you're talking about. You understand? Like that's the thing. Like, nah, my deal is folks is saying a lot of stuff online, and like, I mean, none of that has anything to do with my program. It's not a part of anything that I'm doing. So what are you talking about? Like, you see, that's the thing. I'm just saying, like, with me, I need to make sure that everything is privatized. So everything regarding me is just me. If I have a partner or I'm in a relationship, it's just between me and them. The internet has nothing to do with anything. I don't talk to folks on the internet. You understand? So, like I said, oh, it's clear as day, bro. So what now? Exactly. So yeah, like I said, yeah, no, reality is way different. So yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't know. Folks are, completely out of luck. They're gonna have to just sit there and watch me succeed. I love it. All right, I'll talk to y'all later, man. Like I said, I've established so many facts on here. You're hearing every word I'm saying, right? Right? You hear it, right? You hear me, right? Right. So I win. So what do you mean? I just brought all the facts. I've done this 8 million times. And I don't ever go over the same matter that was already proven. People can act, they can pretend, they can act like they didn't hear me, but you did hear me. Yeah. And my words matter, trust me. As a matter of fact, my words matter more than anything. That's why I have a voice and why I'm the top dog. So what's up? Yeah. So yeah, no, like money. I mean, I invite anyone to talk money with me anytime, bro, because I got all documented receipts. I got everything, every statement, everything. I got all proof of everything, bro. I'm a boss financially. There's no one who's paid for as much stuff as me or handled as many expenses or helped more people financially. I've paid grown men's light bills. I've literally helped the homeless and given them food, clothing, and shelter out of my own pocket and never even brought it up or talked about it. I am a boss when it comes to money, bro. Come on, son. Yeah. I'm a boss with everything I do. You feel me? And that's the thing. These folks don't get like, nah, bro, this is all part of God's plan, man. You understand? See, y'all can think and tell yourself whatever you want. Oh, this and that. Oh, this and that. Yeah, that's because it's all part of the plan. It's called strategy, bro. You can't see that. It's obvious to me. You know what I mean? It's all obvious to me, bro. God is about to bless me, man, beyond belief. Why? Because I earned it. And this period of stagnation and everything I've been through is what taught me and made me so strong that I'm superhuman now. I wasn't anywhere near this point in the past. I'm a totally different man. I'm a changed man. I'm a man of God. I mean, like God has brought me so far and has done so much for me. Are you serious? Things money could never do. I don't care about money at all. I'm just saying I'm good at making it. It's like Monopoly. It's fun. It's like a game to me. That's all. I don't take money seriously, and you shouldn't either. That might be the whole problem. Say what you want, man, but my relationships always work out. You know what I mean? Always. I'm always doing right in my relationships. My relationships work out. Everything with me works out. I just make good decisions, and I just happen to be pretty much like amazing and too good for everyone, like truly. I don't think I'm too good for anyone. I think I'm equal to everyone and I give equal fair treatment and I'm a good person. The fact is that folks just don't know a blessing when they see one. Folks don't know what's good for them. Folks don't make good decisions. And that's why I make a career talking about the mistakes and mishaps. Correct? All I do is educate the public and say the truth, man. Like I said, it ain't about feelings. Feelings are not facts. I love it, man. Like I said, I'm gonna keep on making money, and you folks can keep on counting my pockets. All right, I'm gonna keep on getting these world records, and you can count those too. I love it, man. I'm like Mickey Mantle out here. You know what I mean? I'll set the world records. I'll make the money, and you count them. You try to keep up, all right? Oh, I love it. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. So many jellyfish, so little time.